What's up everybody and welcome back to another episode of Boosted 2000. Yeah, there she is in the background. And let's turn that key of the car this time. Let's get this car running, let's get it out and let's get some miles on it. Okay, so look, if you follow the journey so far, built the car about 6 years ago I think it was. Go back, watch it. It's nothing like it was now, okay? My objective was to build the best Escort Cosworth replica there was. Yeah, we did it, we did. I then converted my RS2000 to a low boost turbo conversion with a T25 turbo, some 370cc injectors, later ECU Master Classic ECU, full standard management, done it, great, drove it around for years, did the head gasket, put K-seal in it, steel seal, still drove it around for another 2 years, loved it. Which then later ended into me buying another engine probably about 13-14 months ago, stripped it down, go back, watch it, a set of Lasser pistons, signs, rods, ARP bolts, multi-layer steel head gasket, all that kind of stuff. A T34 turbo with a hybrid core, enlarged, what's it called, exhaust housing, all that kind of stuff, yeah. And we've got upgraded our aftermarket Mamba actuators and stuff like that, went back to standard. Anyhow, 300 to 400 brake it should have been, mid-threes I was aiming for. Got it on the road, done some running miles, absolutely drove amazing. Other than the the 4-plate Helix clutch, which was an absolute nightmare, the heaviest thing ever. It was like lifting a ton of weights. But yeah, so we did that, and then unfortunately on the dyno, we delivered a knock, which we tore the engine down in the car, searched, done new big ends, measured them all that kind of stuff. Couldn't find it, done a new tensioner, done all new lifters, couldn't find it, pulled the engine on the drive with my wife, took the head off and boom, yeah that's right, piston number 2 was rocking because an injector stuck. All fixed now, had those injectors serviced and cleaned and they've gone on to a new owner, tested, flow tested, they are working great. Which takes me on to this. So yeah, this car now has a set of 1050cc Anso / Bosch injectors in it. Gosh, it looks absolutely amazing there. So yeah, James is out of the country at the moment, we've been in touch and stuff like that, and he's given me the go ahead, he's given me a big list of stuff to do in terms of getting this car running because he knows how important it is to me, and I'm going to be keeping him updated all the way through it. But yeah, this thing needs to run. So I need to pull my map somehow using ECU Master software, which I only vaguely use when I once set up a rev counter. But yeah, I need to pull my map, get it on an email, ping that email across to these great guys at Quest Motorsport that Mark has put me in touch with, Mark Jones, thank you very much. And yeah, we're going to try that. So watch me fail in the car, pull my hair out, try and get this, or I'll show you through it a very vague basic way. I'll get our email off and then hopefully we'll get this car cranking and started and do some miles today. Well, we say today in today's video because this is going to take weeks probably, you know what I mean? So excuse the mess of the garage and my garage floor, but take a look at this stuff. So yeah, you know I've got a sponsor from Auto Perfection. Amazing bag for carrying all my goods, amazing smelling. These products are absolutely spot on. So yeah, I've had a new little haul from all this kind of stuff. Amazing air fresheners, key lanyard, this stuff is amazing. The tyre shine is amazing. This stuff is the best, that's why the car looks so goddamn good right now. These smell fantastic. Chelsea has one in her car. And yeah, we've got this amazing detailing bag. So hopefully we'll get off to a show soon. Keep this one for the garage or for my unit when I'm up there. Go and check these out and use my discount code Boosted 2K with a capital B to get yourself 20% off. No paid advert, it's just something back for watching. And look, if you have tried these products, put it in the comments. If you haven't, get over and do it, because I can't recommend them anymore. Best stuff I have used. Again, if you're new to the channel, there she is in all her glory. So yeah, that's a modified Escort RS Turbo manifold. Heat blanket, big badass T34. Yes, I'm running green and blue. So the reason I'm running blue, because I had them as a gift off my wife for my birthday, and it was blue. And then I ended up buying a full set of green off Keva MRM, which are off RS Jamie's Project 2000, which is the max power pink car. You must know it. So yeah, I've got a bit of history on this car. But anyhow, let's connect up my battery. At a later date in the video, we'll show you how to set this up, and we'll also plug my injectors in. It really, really feels good to be back in this seat. The seating position is amazing. So yeah, that is for my reader and my LCD in this, Bluetooth. So this, where is it? Should just literally plug into my laptop. I've got to be honest with you, and I'm gonna say it now. There's being computer illiterate, and there's being me. I really, really, really struggle and don't get on with computers. So I'm gonna close the software down, plug this in, and hopefully it opens up and loads the software. Okay, let's go. Let's get this into here. Also, I want to add, my laptop is like a dinosaur. I believe you've got to put the ignition on to do so. Fuel pump. So there's nothing leaking. And didn't you? Now we're talking. So that normally means that something's connected. Let's wait a second and let's see if this loads up. Is this though not the best cockpit ever? So stack gauges, you got the luminescent on here, amazing. When this lights up and that lights up, these have got like the green to match in there, I think, if I remember correctly. And yeah, I've not driven this since I got these in, so we got, that's just a dummy one, I mean oil pressure, but that's for boost gauge, and then obviously got the boost over there too. But yeah, most importantly, the new stack oil gauge. So yeah, it should show connected, which it does. Brilliant. So I'm assuming this is my current map. I literally do not know anything about this. Okay, so that's my current fuel map, I'm assuming. I'm going to flip in now and see if my injectors do say the 440s, which they were previously. I know that I'm in the right map because the car also used to have an old map with 370cc injectors, which is stored on my laptop. So this actual map isn't on my laptop, so it's worth saving, because if all goes wrong, I've still got it. And if anyone does do a map similar, I've got one I can lend them as a bit of a help you out. Yeah, so that's right. So it's got for 470cc injectors actually. Yep, that seems about right to me. Again, not knowing anything about it, I've looked online, and yet that's my fueling calibration. So I think it tapers off towards the end of a revs or something, or power. Looks all right to me. So by going in the injector wizards, you can see then we've got this drop down selection box. Okay, so I've gone into file, save. I'm going to put into the EMU file. We're going to store this as Dan's Escos 1000cc pre. Okay, that seems to have saved. I'm not confident, but I hope it has. Okay, so you can see an old map from 2022, okay? 9th of April. So I'm gonna flick into that map, okay? And apologise, okay, if it sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about, because I don't. So that map was saved with injector size 370cc, okay? So I don't know if that's right or whatever, but that's for old injectors, which were prior to the yellow ones I had in on the last build. So let's come out of here, exit this down. And now let's go into this one, the file I just created from connecting it to my actual car. What do we have here? So that's got 470cc injectors. So yeah, this file is my most up-to-date map. I'm assuming so, because I've seen it's got a bit of overrun of 20% on it. Don't really know what any of this kind of stuff means. It's all been set up. But yeah, I'll now copy and paste, email that over to Quest Motorsport, and hopefully that they can send it back to me, and then I can do a bit of YouTube searching of how to upload that file to a car, put some water in it, charge a battery up, put a jump pack on it, cross my fingers, and we'll turn that key live and hope there's no fuel leaks and no issues, and maybe get this car out. Okay, that is sent. Okay, I believe that's to be done. And if it has, happy days. Let's wait now and fast forward a few days until I get that map back. In the meantime, get some water in here and plug the injectors in.
3 days later.
Oh my gosh. Right, so we've had the map sent back to us from Keith at Quest Motorsport. So fist bump for you, Keith. Big shout out. Let's get the crocodile clips back in here. Let's get this charged up so we got a bit of boost. And then the plan will be to come back later, disconnect the fuel pump because it's easier than doing a crank sensor so I don't cut my arms. Yeah, crank it over, build up some oil pressure. And then what we got to do? Oh yeah, open the map, load the map, and then start the car. And hopefully it will run and check for leaks. I've got to log this as well, as in log the crank and all that kind of stuff, so it's going to be difficult to film. I will try my utmost best to get this done so that we share this time together. Yep, that is charging now. Okay, so map downloaded. I feel absolutely pig sick. So I'm going to crank this over now and try and build up some oil pressure in the car. Actually, I'm lying. I'm going to put water in it. So yeah, it said screen wash, but it's not. It's just an empty bottle. So leave the cap off this. Next job is to unplug the crank sensor. Gosh, I hope it goes in as easy as that. Okay, so I'm opening up the new map. And if you look, yeah, it's got the 1050cc injectors showing not connected. So in real time, let's connect this. Fuel pump priming. Hold on, I have a slow laptop connected. Okay, so I'm assuming that is the new map on it. So I'll have a quick look at this. Okay, so I've had to go into this to open the map and then load that map onto me, so which you can see it's got the 1050s. The sun is bright. Okay, so we're going to crank and build up some oil pressure together. Okay, engine's turning. Okay, now we got oil pressure. I'm going to quickly plug the crank sensor back in, make sure there's nothing on the floor underneath it, and yeah, film it, maybe get a start. Okay, F it, let's try it. You can hear me on the mic. So we have the map on here, let me double check. Laptop's sleeping, okay. So, let's close this laptop down, bear with me a second. Let's try it. Okay, we have our first start. Oh, let's go again, is it? Building oil pressure up nicely. So yeah, in real time, let's put this log on the laptop, sorry. Let's go to okay, so real time. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's check for You can see there's oil coming through there now, so we've got oil pressure. I'm looking for fuel leaks around the FBR and stuff like that, around the rail. Let's have a look under the car, shall we? Okay, it's bone dry under the car. These are all good signs, just a freshly built engine, so it is running. Keep them crossed. Okay, let's start this car, shall we? I am nervous. Let's put this onto start log. So start up straight away. It's cut out, okay, no worries, that's fine. Okay, I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to try and start it with the fuel pressure regulator and the phone recording on the reg, hoping that I'll be able to go back and see the actual fuel pressure. Okay, so looking at that, is it giving too much fuel? And that's what's causing it to cut. Maybe I'll try turn it down just a little bit, or maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree. To try and do this during the school rush is an absolute nightmare. Okay, so look, I'm gonna give it one more whirly and try and log this file. I've been adjusting the fuel pressure regulator, so let's go. Bollocks. It's almost like it's struggling on a cold start. Oh, right, this last attempt, just to show you, there's a nice and quiet engine, fair play so far. Can't get the car to idle, can't get it to run. It's like it's on a real bad cold start, but here goes. Battery is starting to get flat. So yeah, an hour on the car, it's not running. I'm gutted because I wanted to drive it today so bad. But yeah, it's getting there. So to do this where I live, it's not far from a school and everyone passes outside my house and it's absolutely chaos to try and do it. I've had these little kids running up and saying, oh, my dad's got a Subaru Impreza just like that. They look the same. How dare you? I'm mortified. But yeah, it's really difficult because kids back and forth, kids touching my other car, which would normally be outside, which winds me up. But yeah, I can't see a fuel pressure regulator as well as doing the trying to crank it, which doesn't really help. Okay, so this is going to be the last one. We are going to log this and then send it off to Keith. So I've set my fuel bar, my fuel reg to 3 as you prime it, so hopefully that's right. I've generally got to just gently tickle the throttle to keep it idling. However, with it being a 3, the engine is quiet and smooth. However, it won't hold an idle for me, so a bit disappointing. I can hear the fan is on now, so the car's up to temp. Actually, it's starting to run a bit better, so maybe it's for cold start or the ignition angle or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. We will get there. Quickly just buttoned off this, and I think that is my problem. Need some fuel taken out of it. It's running too rich on a startup. That is atrocious. I'll put a photo up and an overlay now. So I've only taken one plug out, pretty much all I need to, and I put the boroscope in, and it does seem to be running rich in fuel. Hence the fact that it's struggling to idle and it's cutting out and stuff, and it won't rev. So hopefully he'll send this map back. He's on holidays for a week, so it'll be a while, and maybe, just maybe, we will get this car out. Okay, so I am going to leave you there and end this video. I'm going to send this file off to Quest Motorsport. Big shout out to Keith for helping me through the way. Big shout out as well to Mark for being at the end of the phone. Hopefully in a week he's away on holidays now. He's going to tweak that map. He's going to remote log in and monitor my screen, and hopefully we get this running. It doesn't seem to be any leaks or anything on the car, which is a good sign. A very, very good sign, because I was very worried about that. I'm sure by now, you know, it's like cranking 3 bar of fuel, you would have seen a squirt somewhere. There's no smell of fuel, which is absolutely great. Fist bump there for us all. Yeah, we're just gonna have to roll with it. Engine seems quiet. Hopefully we'll have no further issues, to be confirmed. But look, hit like, sub and enable notifications. It really, really does help the journey, and it helps us trend. And just like somebody called me out on the last video before, just start this clickbait. It's not as simple as that. So thanks for everybody who's supporting, and stay tuned, and until next time.